Breaking news. Science has actually determined that woodworking is the best thing that you can do for your body. It's great for your health, for your musculature. It keeps you perfectly toned and perfectly in shape. You know, for a long time, I really wanted that to be true. But the fact of the matter is, the older I get, you actually have to exercise too, and you have to do real exercise that is not just moving some wood around the shop or planing or whatever. You have to actually do, that's what real exercise is for, supposedly. Woodworking is already so time consuming. Who has time for exercise? But if you want everything to function correctly, if you don't want your back to be aching 100% of the day, then you got to do a little bit of exercise. I'm just starting to do all this stuff, and actually this is a cry for help. I want to hear from you in the comments. What physical problems did you have, and did you solve them with some sort of external exercise or sport or anything? I'm just really curious as to what's worked for everybody else. My main problem that I was having was my back was just giving out too much. So I really had to start thinking about strengthening my core. I'm gonna show you a sport that I've gotten into recently. It's actually helped me quite a bit, and it's motivated me to exercise on top of doing that sport. The only reason a person like me who is obsessed with work would ever do a sport is because I got obsessed with the sport. I just found something that I loved. It was just waiting there for me for over 50 years, and finally I found it, and I really enjoy doing it. Okay, so here we are at Saskatoon Fieldhouse. Fitville, a shoemaker, was kind enough to send me some new shoes, some court shoes actually, and this will really come in handy because my old Nike running shoes are getting beat up. So I'm gonna try on these right now. So these Fitville shoes are actually made for, I think they're made for seniors. I don't know who they're made for. They're made for people with wider toes. So they got they've constructed a wider toe box if you've got wider set toes. I'm kind of on the thinner side, so I don't know if those would be perfect for me, but again, I'll try them out. So badminton is really great exercise because it's total body exercise. There's running, hitting, there's cardio, there's using your muscles, you're flexing everything at the same time, depending on how hard you go. When you're older, like me, I'm 54, and you have to be careful to not go too far. You're never going to be able to perform like a 20-year-old. But if you stay within your limits, you can have an amazing workout. The shoes are all right. They're a little bit. They just feel a little bit big. They don't feel like a part of my feet yet. And there's just so many explosive skipping type movements in badminton where you're skipping to the side. So you really got to feel attached to your shoe. So that's my story. Again, I want to hear from you. What ailments or pains have you had, have you developed, or you're trying to conquer with woodworking? And did you have to kind of do an external targeted exercise to solve them? Stretching, anything like that. Everybody has different journey and a different method and different issues. So all this stuff, commenting on it really helps everybody just swap stories and learn about each other's journeys. You never know what's going to help you. You never know what little tidbits could make a big difference in your life. So that's all I really wanted to do, is try and stimulate that conversation. Thanks for watching.